Hey all my Geminis, how are you? Welcome back to Aligned Souls Tarot. I'm Lindsay. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you guys are doing really great. I haven't done a singles read in a while, so this should be fun. I'm excited. What do I need to tell you guys? Hold on, they're telling me what deck to use before I get started. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're going to start with the Oracle deck first. But, alright, yeah, so welcome, guys. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. If you're watching this when I upload it, I hope you guys had a good 4th of July if you're in the United States. I don't know why I'm blanking right now. I am totally blanking on my whole spiel. So, maybe, singles, you are blanking on what to say, or somebody is coming in who doesn't know how to speak to you or something, doesn't know what to say to you. Wow, I have lost all my train of thought. Okay, singles reads. Singles means you don't have somebody in mind. It means you aren't talking to somebody. It means you aren't dating somebody. But if you are one of those things, you are more than welcome to watch the video because there might be messages for you. But if it doesn't resonate, like I said, no worries because it is a singles read. However, if you are completely single and none of the previously mentioned things are you, guys, I'm still blanking. This is insane. Okay. Yeah, so if you're single, then this should resonate for you. If it doesn't, come back in a week or two, and it should resonate more then. Just remember that everyone's on their own timeline, so what will apply to one person won't necessarily apply to somebody else. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. I just kind of feel like getting started because I need to get my thoughts together, apparently. Singles Geminis. Guys, are you being indecisive about something? You have some decision you have to make or something? Not sure. I don't know. Something is making me draw blanks here. I'm trying to get one or two more cards. Let's see. Overall here, oh, there's regeneration. Overall we have foundation. I feel like you're working on yourself, Gemini. Yeah, let me just double check that one. Okay. Alright, Gemini. I feel like you're working on yourself, you're building yourself up, you're could be focusing on career and stuff like that. Sorry guys, I was just trying to get the message here. You have a focus on yourself, you have a focus on your friends, focus on family, that kind of stuff. I'm still blanking, guys. This is crazy. This has not happened before. Alright, here's what I'm going to do, just because... No? Okay. Just because I'm blanking. Guys, I have no clue what is happening right now. Alright, but I know you're focusing on yourself, your foundation. You're focusing on your friends and family. Exchanging gifts is kind of what's throwing me off here. You could be receiving some gifts. You could be receiving some sort of money, some sort of financial income, some sort of something is being gifted to you. Okay. You have regeneration here. That was on the bottom, but they told me to pull it. Regeneration, it can mean one of two things. It can mean A, somebody is coming in and from your past, and you guys are going to regenerate that. It could be fact that you yourself are regenerating. Reminds me a lot of the Death card. So you could be healing internally, which I really see that because of the building blocks card. Like I said, just really get this focus on yourself, like being single, like you're just like living in the moment. They're telling me, what's it called? Living La Vida Loca. Alright, yeah, it's starting to come in now. What's odd to me, though, is you're doing something that you're not happy with, or something's coming in that you're not going to be happy with. Alright, they're telling me to stop right there, so we will. Bottom of the deck, you have Queen of Swords. You're cutting off communication. And I think that has to do with something that you are not happy with, okay? You know what? I will put this over here. And that, you know what? That resonates with the To Be Fair card. That really resonates with that. I feel like you guys have this King of Pentacles here. You have somebody here that you are just not happy with. I'm going to get from the book the protection message for happy, just to clarify its message here. It says, lighten up, because this is the time to be ridiculous and silly. See the world through the eyes of a clown, and don't take yourself or any situation right now too seriously. Have fun, be playful, make laughter the order of the day. You'll be surprised by how everything just seems to fall into place when humor leads the way. Being happy and lighthearted is a wonderful icebreaker. Life is meant for play as well as work, for laughter as well as tears, for celebration as well as focus. Spirit wants to sparkle through you today. Smile and enjoy each breath in each moment. Miracles lie in silly things today. So that makes sense with the King of Pentacles here. You could, like I said, with the building blocks here, you could be completely focused on yourself, your career, your stability, just being like in your power, being in the masculine right here. And so Spirit is saying like you are not really happy doing this. You need to re-tap into your yin, which is probably where the exchanging gifts is coming from, as far as taking self-care, right? Give yourself gifts, right? In the sense of maybe it's like a spa day, or maybe it's like taking a hike through the woods, like doing stuff that regenerates, right? Regenerates your soul for happiness at its foundation, okay? Wow, okay, that really came through real clear that second time around there. And you can do this with the help of your friends and family, okay? So they're saying be more lighthearted in the way you're going about doing things. Okay, with that said, by doing so, that's how you attract somebody. So they are telling me to tell you that your vibrations resonate at a certain frequency, and you will attract people who are at that same frequency, meaning that if you are in a goal-focused, oriented sort of energy, and you're just like kind of like hermit mode, or you're like closed off from being open to laughter and fun and happiness, then you'll probably attract somebody whose mindset is such the same, which means they're not going to be someone who's playful and funny, and that could be something that you're looking for. Same with that, you are also closing out that, like, you being in too much of a masculine or too much of a feminine energy is not healthy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. We all have to find that balance within. So if you, let's say you are, I don't even want to say that. Okay, so they're telling me not to say it, so I'm not going to say it. So they're asking you to come out of this masculine energy, even in the slightest, so that you're not being off-putting to potential suitors, male or female, okay? They're also kind of giving me with this Knight of Cups and this exchanging gifts to not be really self-focused in the sense of being well, I'm independent, I don't need anybody sort of feeling. The fact that you can give yourself gifts and the fact that you can support yourself and build a foundation on your own doesn't necessarily mean that you don't want somebody there with you. But by projecting that, that's what other people are perceiving, okay? So there is just this kind of warning about not being so caught up in the tangible things is what they're saying. Like, be more in your feelings, which is where this Queen of Cups is coming in at, especially under the regeneration card. This is where you have work to do. Getting tapped into your feelings, getting tapped into the flow of things, that more feminine kind of energy. Okay, I'm really surprised that the Yin card did not come out in this, but you are being asked to be more balanced. Okay, the To Be Fair card is out here. So, and so is Justice in the reverse. And I feel like the fact that both of these Justices are here, one's in the upright, one's in the reverse, I want to say like Page of Swords too. Okay, one of two things here with this. So either A, you have incoming communication, which could deal with this Knight of Cups in reverse. And this person who wants to communicate with you doesn't know how to go about communicating with you. You do have community. So yes, it could be somebody in your workplace or it could be a friend. They want to tell you something, but they are afraid. They're afraid you'll snap at them, for one. Or they're afraid that you won't receive what they need to tell you with your heart space. You'll receive it more logically, and it's something that requires you to tap into your heart space. So they're really thinking, like I'm getting with her tiptoeing, like they're tiptoeing around the situation. Okay, they're doing their research on you as far as like how to tell you something, which is odd because this is the same, that's kind of the same storyline I just got with Taurus too, was about someone needing to tell them something. So I mean, that you could, this person could be a Taurus, you could have Taurus in your chart. But yeah, so you could have somebody doing that. The second thing that I said is you could be so focused on your career and things like that that you are cutting out your friends and family without even knowing that you are. And you keep thinking about like, oh, like it's kind of like the thing where it's like, oh, I need to call my mom today. But then you get so busy and you don't call her. And then, a day or two goes by and you're like, oh, shoot, I forgot to call my mom. I need to call her today. And then you get wrapped up in stuff and it ends up being like a week before you actually like sit yourself down and say like, I have to call her, and you actually call her. So, and for some of you that very well could resonate that you need to call your mom. But I feel like this is happening with your friends and family in general for some of you, where you're just getting so wrapped up in the material things of life and the career aspect of life that you're not really enjoying yourself anymore. They're telling me pink and heart chakra, which doesn't make any sense. But for some of you, you could need your heart chakra opened. I don't know why they told me pink because it's green with the heart chakra, but maybe because your heart and love being pink. I don't know. But anyways, for some of you that could resonate. I don't know. Okay, so what was I saying? So reconnecting with your friends and family. There's a point at which you need to just trust the fact that divine timing has your back. Okay? You don't need to work so hard and grind so hard that they're telling me you get overwhelmed, but for some of you, I don't even feel like you get overwhelmed. But you lose sight of the bigger goal. Like you lose sight of the end goal. And there's a sense of the need to know that whatever's meant to happen will happen. You don't necessarily have to work your butt off to get there. There's a lot of surrender and faith that needs to happen. A lot of this flow and letting go. There's a saying, okay, so they're telling me to tell you my saying. The saying that I use, because I typically get into this energy as well myself, it's very easy for me to do. So I kind of remind myself by saying, let it go, let it flow, let it grow. So by letting go, I'm allowing things to flow, which is your Queen of Cups here. And then by it flowing and me trusting in the universe and having faith in the fact, that's how things grow. Okay. So the Queen of Swords is over here. Like I said, I definitely feel like you're being cut off communicatively. Like I said, it could be you just being cold because you're so focused on work and stuff like that, that's just what you're projecting. But you be aware that you are projecting this. So whether it's friends and family or whether it's potential suitors, you just have this cut off energy to you, right? Ten of Swords underneath that, they're telling me that you need to let that go, right? There are some wounds in your past that you need to heal, and you can't avoid love. Like, you can't run from love. I feel like a lot of you might be running from it because you'd rather not deal with it and get hurt than to actually deal with it. But at the same time, you're also wondering, like, why is nobody even potentially suiting me, right? Or pursuing me? It's because this is the energy you're giving off. So here with the Ace of Wands, kind of like the happy card in reverse was saying, like, start to have passion for things. Really reconnect with the passion of life. All right, where's your fire? What sparks your fire? Focus on that. Like, feel. Get into your feelings. Get into creativity and growth. You know, this is what needs triggered, is your creative mind. Two of Swords in the reverse followed by the Tower. Yep, this is exactly what this is saying. You need to make the decision to have a breakthrough. And you have that choice. You can totally have your own breakthrough when you decide to have it. I feel like you're avoidant. I feel like you're avoidant because you know that this is here. This Tower moment, you know that it's here, right? And you don't want to be perceived as weak to anybody. But here's the fact, is by you avoiding that, you are weakening yourself internally, okay? And there will come a point at which you do break. Because if you don't break yourself, the universe will definitely break you. You have the Death to Rebirth card here, followed by Wish Fulfillment, followed by Detachment with the Devil card here in reverse, and a Ten of Cups. Look at that, guys. You have love coming in, but there's a process here. Yep, Page of Pentacles. There's a process here that you need to go through where you're letting go of your fear of not being strong enough, perceiving strength. You are lacking this creativity right here, and you need to let go of that so that you have this transformation here with the, sorry, you can't even see my fingers, with the Death and Rebirth card. Let it go, because once you let it go and you surrender, look at this Nine of Cups card. Right? She's in complete surrender and her wish fulfillment is coming through. You know what your wish fulfillment is? The Ten of Cups. But you have to detach first. You have to detach. Detach from the things that hold you back. I don't know why I'm doing this, but okay, whatever. Yeah, you guys, you got this. I know you do. There's somebody out there that it wants to come towards you. It could be now. They're telling me 3 months from now, but it could be now for some of you. I don't know why they're telling me 3 months, but they just did. Okay, where are we at? 19 minutes. I feel like that's pretty clear. That message is pretty clear for you guys. I'm going to get, you know what? I'm going to do this. Manifestation cards. So this is the new Moonology deck with manifestation. If you guys check out the description box, all of my cards, except for these two right here, are listed in the description box. I just pulled those out the other day. I haven't used that one in like over a year, and I haven't used that one in probably like 6 months or more. But with the Aries read, they were like, you need to pull this out. And then it ended up like coming together at the end. So I figured I'd leave them out in case I was drawn to them again. But that's the Amenti Oracle deck, or the Feather deck, Feather Heart, sorry, Feather Heart deck. It's the Egyptian deck. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. It's like the moon card, emotions. And I feel like that kind of applies to you guys, even though I'm not going to go into that. But going within and dealing with your emotions, Gemini. All right, manifestation. One more card, please. All right, I guess they're not giving me another card. Nope. Oh, guys, you got your own card at the bottom of the deck. It's the full moon in Gemini, and guess what it says? Embrace the flow of life. Embrace the flow of life. Which, you know, for you guys to be in this masculine energy is really odd, because this is totally you guys, the flow of life. So why... I don't understand why you're hung up in this. And maybe that's why you're not happy, is because this is how your natural state is going with the flow, and you've just been so wrapped up in it that you've stepped away from that, not even probably realizing that you're not doing like you used to anymore. And there's probably a good reason behind it. All right, so you got full moon in Leo, go wild. You could be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign just in general. Right, but it says go wild. And guys, to be honest with you, I have a pretty good feeling it's the same as that happy card. All right, I will read it to you. Full moon, and let's see. Well, you know this one, right? The embrace of flow of life, striking a balance between talking rings around people and seeing what they have to teach you. Accept where you are so you can move to where you want to be. Affirmation for this one is, I share kind, loving words with the people in my life, which could be where that community card comes in, and with all the swords you had, right? Sharing kind, loving words with people. It asks if you've been fast talking lately, or if someone's trying to fast talk you. Your best bet could simply be to keep quiet for a while. You need some space, and I definitely feel that. You need some space. There's a tug of war between worrying about all the details of how to solve your issue and taking a moment to get some more perspective. Let life flow. Gratitude will help change your mind about someone or something. Okay? All right, full moon in Leo says, there are times when your best bet in manifesting and in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, and see how they fall. As tempting as it might be to control a situation, remember we talked about that with the King of Pentacles, that was here in this, controlling. Even with the, what was it? Was it Queen of Swords I said that with? I don't know, I think I said it with one more card about controlling the situation. Anyways, so as tempting as it might be to try to control a situation, you'd be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. So they're very similar in cards. Same with the happy card. You'll get an answer to your question soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is that having fun is one of your most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. Distance yourself from arrogant people. Find a balance between having a great time and attending to the people who need you. All right, and then we have the Justice and the To Be Fair card, so finding that balance, right? What was the other balance? I forgot it already. Do you guys remember? Balance between talking rings around people and seeing what they have to teach you. So quiet your mind. Quiet your mind. Okay. Worrying about something or someone triggers the law of attraction as much as positive thoughts. So focus on the positive. Was I just saying that to you guys? I don't know if it was you or the Taurus read. Darn it. If I was just saying like your vibrations. I was saying it to you. I did say it to you because I said that you guys would attract somebody that's in this energy if you keep being stuck in this energy along with the King of Pentacles energy. Yes. Oh my gosh. So there it is in your manifestation card deck. Again with the worrying about something or someone, right? That was in the, you guys, like I said, me blanking at the beginning of this read, I told you guys, like, has to be something about, like, making a decision or not knowing what to say or how to say it and stuff like that. There's communication, like, totally resonates now looking back. Looking back on now that we've done the read, I can tell you that is so weird, though, that happened, and now it's like being clear like why that happened. But anyways, so you know, if you don't have positive thoughts, then that's what you're going to attract. So have positive thoughts, focus on the positive. This says use cinnamon essential oil if you have it for manifestation. This one said use bergamot if you have it for in your diffuser for manifestation. Let's see, what else? Oh, affirmation for this one says, I live in the present and release all past pain. All past pain. I think for you guys, it's not necessarily past pain. I mean, for some of you it could be, but I feel like for a majority of you guys, it's future stuff, right? You can't focus on the future because you have no control over that. And that's, I think, where your issue lies, is trying to control things. I don't know how you got in that energy, because this is totally your energy, the flow of life, but you're in that. You're in that really sort of, I don't even know what to call it, the like strict kind of focus there. Okay, that's it. That's all it says in that. So that's that. Guys, I feel like there's communication. There's something with communication for sure. What else can I tell you guys? I feel like that's it. I don't have anything about a person coming in. Like I said, you have work to do. You have work to do on yourself here. When I did this, all right, here, I'll get 2 cards out because we still got a little bit of time. When I did this and I got the, it was like the towers. It's the 2 towers. This one, it says, I regard all altars with respect. Let's be honest, I feel like that's irrelevant, but I do think the image really resonates with this read. Woo! This is totally about the moon card. It's very similar to the moon card. The moon card has the 2 towers with the water flowing between it, and it's about your emotions. And I feel like this is here to show you guys that you need to tap in to your emotions. Okay? I learned a hard lesson the other day about, well, it wasn't a hard lesson. Sorry. I normally get like 2 or 3 of these cards out. Or no, I did. I got like 3 of these cards out. Alright, so I'm going to stop right there. Guys, this is like your card too. The Geminis here. That's like your card. It says, I respect the property of others. But there's the moon again. There's the moon again. So I definitely feel like the moon and your emotions is something. And you got 2 full moon cards. Yeah, totally. Okay, guys. So you definitely have some emotional something that you need to work on, is why this is the way that it is. Anyways, what I was saying was I got 2 or 3 of those the other day, having not used them in a year, not realizing that when I read from the book, their descriptions are like, here, like look at this one. Like this one is, look at that. It's like 2 pages long, right? And I was like, what the heck? Like normally they're short. So I learned my lesson. So now I'm going to get 1. You guys got, I communicate with compassion. Oh my gosh. Look at that. What did I tell you guys? Communication. Loving communication for others. This is so resonant throughout this whole reading. I can't even, I don't know what card this is. Sorry guys. Like I said, I haven't used this deck in a long time. Bear with me. I feel like I have not given you guys a decent reading this read, and I don't understand why. Okay. I just want to know. Thank you. All right, I communicate with compassion. Is number what? 23. It's a 5. It's a transformation card. How about that, guys? Transformation. Exactly what you guys needed. Okay, so is it on page 23? No, it's just card 23. Wow. Really quick, what popped out, like this is part of the explanation here, but it says compassion, like the suit of cups, which may be filled and drank from, is a feeling of relationship to the matter at hand. You guys had that's what I was telling you, is emotions and cups and stuff. And then you had the swords, right? Yeah. Compassion can be in thought, like the suit of swords, which communicates its power through action and discernment. Okay, so this says communicate with passion. Compassion. Why do I keep saying passion? Communication and compassion both share layers of meaning and manifestation. Each has the ability to affect through expression and iteration. Looking at their fusion, we may be reminded of the ancient Egyptian goddess Hathor, who was the personification of love, beauty, music, dance, maternal energies, and joy, and is further embodied as the goddess Aphrodite for the Greeks and Venus to the Romans. It was believed that Hathor's heart shone through life, death, transformation, and transfiguration. In waking life, she took on different attributes of netters as needed. Animals, such as the cow or the cat in the cosmos, she was often depicted as the embodiment of the Milky Way. In the life of the underworld, she acted an usher through the afterlife, greeting the dead with refreshments and comfort. Every iteration of the Hathor life force found resonance with tenderness and a type of sympathetic communication that expressed the necessary magic of the moment, as she could feel, sense, think, and embody within a twinkling of time. Compassion as something to actively communicate is a fluid ideal that transforms with each expression and sentiment, depending on what metaphorical cards are dealt in coping with the situation at hand. A reminder of the virtues of compassion finds resonance in the suits of the minor arcana of the tarot, energetic correspondences of the elements of Hathor's heart. Okay, so you guys mostly, like I said, you got the cups, you got the swords. I don't remember if you guys got pentacles or not, but it says pentacles are a sensation in the way of a hug or an expression of affection where matter is met with mindfulness. Okay. So we have emotions from feeling. We have communication through action and discernment. We have sensation with the pentacles through hugs and expression of affection. Then it says, with the wands, it's something intuited and expressed through the silent of holding space, which was what I think this one said, right? Holding space. So body language and living language rooted in kindness and a loving nature are the embodiment of the humane, the life force of nature applied through empathetic elucidation and a fluency in the great faculties of the senses as the vehicle to affect through affection. Affection being eternally effective in life, death, and all dimensions in between. So guys, overall, basically, this is saying the same thing that this was saying, and we got some of the cards out. It was the peace card, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Just kidding. That was the other reading. Sorry. Yeah, guys, there's definitely communication here. The way my throat is right now is indicating definite communication. But yeah, communicate with compassion. Like I said, there are people here that feel left out. You did get the Queen of Swords, which is kind of like a cut-off communication, kind of a BITCH sort of energy, guys. So just be aware of that. Be aware of how you're projecting yourself. And like I said, the more that you can let things go and let it flow, and the healing that you have done as far as your emotions go, I think all of this will come together for you guys, and you'll be able to communicate better. You'll be happier overall. I mean, I don't mean to say that card, but it's true. You'll be happy. So if you guys need to go back and rewatch this video and kind of like take notes on what I said, because it was a lot, and I feel like it was scattered, which was odd. But definitely go back and rewatch it if you need to, and write down like different aspects that I said. I don't even remember what I said, because I want to say that I said chakras, and I don't feel like I said chakras except for your heart chakra. But yeah, definitely go back and rewatch it. For sure. But I wish you guys the best of luck on your healing journey. There is somebody coming in, I promise you, but you have to do your own healing first. So however long that takes is however long this person is going to come in, okay? But it will be worth it, I promise you. It will. All right, Geminis, I will see you next time. That's all I have for you. Don't forget to check the description box. And oh, real quick, and we have the 45 subscribers. So once we get to 100, I'm going to start doing giveaways. So be sure to share out the videos, like the videos. There's a Facebook page for Aligned Souls Tarot. You can look that up. You can share it to your Facebook if you need to get people involved. But yeah, so it won't just be tarot cards that'll be in the giveaway. It'll be other things for healing your mind, body, spirit, all that kind of good stuff, okay? All right, Gemini, I will see you here next time. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming.